Good morning, it's Patty Butcher at Katydid's Quilting Studio. I wanted to make a little video this morning about when your IQ thinks it's completed a row, but you actually haven't. Say you had a thread break or something happened, but it thinks it needs to move on to the next row, but in reality you need to complete the previous row. So I have a little sample set up. I'm working on a quilt now, and I'm kind of simulating the situation. I actually did have a thread break, but I fooled IQ in a way to kind of simulate this for a training moment. So I am going to turn the camera around and show you how to deal with it. Let me get repositioned here. Okay, it's hard to be a one-man show here and do this. I don't have a camera operator. So it thinks it finished this row. So if I say, cut my threads and touch start, or I realign and go through the process, I'm not going to be able to finish out that row. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button, and it's going to take off like it wants to sew the next row. So I'm going to hit start. And then I'm going to immediately stop because I don't want it to go and try and do the next row. Number one, I don't have room, so it's going to obstruct. And number two, I need to finish this previous row. So the first thing I'm going to do is tap restart. And I'm going to zoom full here so you guys can see. So see how it thinks it completed that row, but I'm going to move my machine right to where my thread break was, and I'm right there. So as I zoom in now, I have the wrong stylus. Sorry. So this is where I actually need to restitch. So I'm going to move my machine right to where my thread has broken. I've already handled my thread breaks. I've tied off my stitches. So I'm going to now say okay. You'll notice that it has an arrow here that's representing the direction it's going to sew. So if this happens to you in an area where you have overstitching, just kind of wiggle it around until the arrow is going in the direction you need. Again, that's only for overstitching because you don't want it to sew over an area that it's already stitched. So pay attention to your arrow when you have overstitching. So I'm in the right position now, and I can just say okay. And now, so it'll do its needle up down. I'll bring my threads up, but I want you to see now it knows that it needs to go back and complete that row. It's not a hard thing to do. It's rather an easy process. You just need to know the steps to take. So anytime the IQ thinks it's finished something, but you need to go back and complete it because of whatever happened, that's how you're going to do it. You're just going to use that restart button and then move it to where you need to sew. You do need to make sure you're aligned properly before that happens, though. So hopefully this will help you guys that are fairly new and not knowing what to do to get where you need to go. It's an awesome system and easy to use. You just need to know the proper steps to take. So hopefully this helped you guys with this scenario. You can always, if you want help with certain things, you don't know how to do something and you would like a video, send me an email, patty@katydids.net. Shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger if you're on there. I love to teach and train. Not great at making videos, but I'm working on it. So let me know. And if you guys need anything, just let me know. Thanks.